Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about determination of the internal resistance of the cell. In this chapter or in this particular unit, we have talked about all the things that is related to the flowing electricity and how we have seen that all terms are related to each other. And this is the last topic which we are studying today, that is the determination of internal resistance of a cell using potentiometer. As we have already seen what is potentiometer, it is an instrument or a device which is used to measure an accurate potential difference. Okay, so now we are moving to this internal resistance of the cell. We already know this term internal resistance. What this internal resistance means? Internal resistance means that the resistance or the resistance offered by the cell. What does it mean? Suppose I am using a battery of 2 volt. That battery itself is having its internal resistance which is not seen to us. Some resistances like resistance box, rheostat and any other resistance boxes or resistance which we are enabling by ourselves. But here if we will talk about the internal resistance, as the name given, it is the resistance which is offered by the cell. Okay. So now we are going to begin to find out that how this potentiometer is going to help to find out its internal resistance of the cell. Okay, so first we will understand the circuit. So this is what we called a potentiometer. Here don't get confused that I have made only 100 centimeter, only 1 meter wire. Don't worry. It is also the same process like 4 meter wire or 10 meter wire. Here we have a driver cell. This is what we call E in the battery. Okay, this is what we are talking about, its construction, what it consists of. Okay, so it consists a driver cell. What this driver cell means, this is nothing but a source battery. Okay, this is what we call a source which is driving this circuit. That's why I said driver cell. Emitter we have, okay, that is measuring the current which is flowing in the circuit. So we know that the constant current we are flowing. Here we have rheostat. Which is providing a variable resistance. By increasing the resistance we can reduce the current. That will give the more stability or more sensitivity to our potentiometer. We have 2 keys. Okay, we have 2 keys. What are 2 keys? K1 and K2. Where it is, if K1 is which is enabled in the main circuit and K2 which is enabled in a parallel circuit, or I can say in a short circuit. Another thing, we have resistance box. Okay, through this we are enabling the resistance in the circuit. This is our resistance box which is represented by RB. We have a galvanometer. Again, the galvanometer is only for checking the connections, along with that the current in the circuit, and help us to get a balancing length, and we have a jockey. So this is what we have in its construction, what all things we have. And here you can find I have written V. This is the cell which internal resistance we have to find out. This is the cell whose internal resistance we have to find out, and this I have represented in the circuit with V. Okay, so this is what we have in its construction. Now we are going to see that how it is going to work.